Question 7. If T2 equals to 2 and T6 equals to minus 10, find Tn and T10. This is a thinking problem. Okay. Now here, you are required to do some calculations before jumping on to the result. So let's try to understand it. T2 is 2. So what is the general term formula? Tn equals to a plus n minus 1 times t. You all should remember this, okay? Now Tn is a plus n minus 1d. So T2 will be, we'll plug T2 here, right? So, but T2 is given as 2, right? So we'll say T2, which is 2 for us. I'll write 2 equals to. In the formula, a plus n is 2, right? 2 minus 1 times d. So I get 2 equals to a plus 2 minus 1 is 1, a plus d. Is that okay? Now we are given T6 also. We say T6 equals to, in this case, a plus 6 minus 1, right? 6 minus 1 times d. And T6 is minus 10. So let me write minus 10 equals to a plus 6 minus 1 is 5. 5t, right? So we get two equations here, right? Let me write this as equation 1 and this as equation 2. We have two equations and two variables, a and d, correct? We can use substitution or elimination. Since we have a and a here, elimination is good. So what we will do is, we will do equation 1 minus equation 2, correct? If we do that, 2 minus 10 minus 10 will give us 12 here, right? And a minus a, 0. D minus 5 will give minus 4d. Is that okay? And therefore, from here, we can solve, we can divide both sides by minus 4 and we get d equals to 12 divided by minus 4, which is minus 3. So we get d equals to minus 3. Now to find a, I can use equation 1, right? So I have 2 equals to a plus d, and d value is minus 3. Now from here I can find a as, I'll bring 3 this side, it becomes 2 plus 3, which is 5. So I get a as 5. So if I get a as 5 and d as minus 3, then my general equation will be Tn equals to, a is 5 for us, 5 plus n minus 1 times minus 3, correct? Or I could write this as 5 minus 3 times n minus 1. So that is my general equation. Do we have this equation here? 5 minus 3n minus 1. Well, we have two places, C and D. That's perfect. Now we need to find what is T10. So let's plug in this equation. And we say T10 equals to 5 minus 3. 10 minus 1 is 9. Okay, so we get 5 minus, we can write here, 5 minus 9 times 3. 3 times 9 is 27. And therefore, we get 5 minus 27 is minus 22. Correct? So we get T10 as 22. Minus 22. Here, this is the option. So our answer is C. Now, we got the answer. But have a good look at it. How did we get our answer? Since we are given two terms, T2 and T6, we can always plug in our main equation, which is a general term equation, right? And so T2 is 2, so we get 2 equals to 2 minus 1, which is d, right? A plus d. 2 equals to a plus d. And for T6, we plugged in 6 minus 10 is T6. And then when you put 6 here, 6 minus 1 is 5, a plus 5d. You get two equations, two unknowns. Use elimination and get value for both. So that is the way you have to solve this kind of question, right? And this is a very important, tricky question. Normally it comes under thinking and application. Okay, have a good look at it. Try to understand and practice similar questions. Okay, Then we will be good. Thank you.